Casey is with us. Casey's in Oregon. Hi, Casey. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rachel. Thank you so much for taking my call.
Sure. How can we help?
So I am calling in today because I recently just graduated with my Doctor of Pharmacy last week, but I am also not proud to say that I had, during that time period, accrued about $270,000 worth of student loans.
For a pharmacy degree?
Yeah, it's 8 years. So between my undergrad and graduate school.
Oh, baby girl. Oh, my gosh. You graduated last week. You graduated last week. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Whew.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, and then that just...
Not exactly what I pictured for graduation, but still.
Well,
exciting.
yeah, I mean, you got hit, it's like, woohoo, and getting hit in the face with a snowball. Yeah, I mean, it's like, wow.
Exactly.
Oh, my goodness. So when do you pass your boards?
So that is what I'm studying for right now. That part is really up in the air because most of the testing centers are closed.
They're not doing them virtual? Interesting.
No, so they do not allow any virtual testing. Some of the testing centers are slowly starting to open.
Good.
But
do you have a job lined up when you pass?
I actually, before even passing, I have a job lined up. So I have my residency starting July 1st, and I'll be making about $54,000. But that's only a 1-year kind of contract, continuing education thing. But at least it's a job.
You have a 1-year residency?
Yes.
That seems long. I thought most of the pharmacy students I talked to have gone straight to work. Is that an Oregon thing, or am I missing something?
No, so with the pharmacy degree, you can kind of jump right into working. How it's kind of working now is most of your retail or community setting pharmacies will allow you to do that. So going into your Walmart, Walgreens, that kind of thing. But if you're hoping to do any type of hospital-related pharmacy gig, you have to have a residency, so a little bit of further training.
Okay, but it pays double.
Yes.
Most of them are making 100 to 135 that I'm talking to. Does that sound right?
Yes, and that's if you're going straight into it. So once I'm done with this 1-year residency, I will be making that 100 to 135. But again, kind of taking that, getting a job that I think I would like more, I do take that pay cut for a year.
Can you do the residency later?
It is a possibility, although I already accepted the position. So
it's a $60,000, $70,000 expense you just took on with a $270,000 student loan bill. So that's what's concerning me. I want to be making some money and attacking the student loans, and then maybe go back and do my residency.
Yeah, most of if you wait, it's most likely like a year waiting. So I could take a year off. I guess that's correct. Yeah, and then go from there.
Well, because Casey, the job, because you're taking the MD, or I'm sorry, you're doing the residency for a year because the job that you're going to want is one that you want more long term than going into a different type of field. So the question would be,
when you finish residency, what would you be making in your field?
Same thing. So 100 to 135.
It's just a different time. So I mean, if I was in your shoes, I mean, honestly, I would probably pause the residency, just go get a job for 3 years of one that, you don't love it. It's still in your field though, and you're getting those reps, and you're able to pay this off. Because if you're making 130 right away, I mean, I'd live on nothing, do that for about 3 years, do the student loans, and then take the year of the $50,000 because you'll have actually no payments at that point, and then go. Because this is a long-term decision for you. So for the short term, I would almost just rather make the sacrifice, make some money, and then go back to the residency.
Otherwise, you're just basically putting the majority of your debt reduction on hold yet another year. And so graduation doesn't mean much to your 270. It's still sitting there. Oh, by the way, you get to pay on it after 6 months anyway. I don't think maybe residency will qualify for keeping the student loans on pause. I don't know if it will or not. But, wow. I would be chomping at the bit to get my income up if I was you. So that's why I'm thinking about this. But if you go this route, you're just going to have obviously, be putting a lot less for 1 year onto the debt than you would if you went a different route. And that's why we're springing to action on the math for you. But wow. Very deep, very deep. Thanks for the call.